What up, what up, what up? Manny from BackCourt Violation, back with the last video of my first round reaction. I'm going, just team by team of who they picked and everything. So let's just jump right into it. We're on pick 20, that's the Lions. And, man, they pick great pick, first of all. Frank Ragnow, center from Arkansas. I love what they're doing. Let's help Matt Stafford out, and let's just really try to make a for real playoff run. Maybe they could have went on the defensive side of the ball. They could have taken a linebacker, a D tackle, but giving the quarterback and the running backs more help never hurts, especially since their running backs are terrible. So the more O-line help, the best. But they went, like I said, center Frank Ragnow from Arkansas. It's funny, I actually had him going 21 to the Bengals. So, they kind of beat them to the gun. I'm sure the Bengals were going to take him for the simple reason that at pick 21, the Cincinnati Bengals selected center Billy Price from Ohio State. Now, maybe that was their guy all along because he's from Ohio. Columbus is, Cincinnati, not that far away, same state. They got to watch him a lot. Ragnow was better, and I like Ohio State better than Arkansas, so, I'm just being honest. But you can't hate the fit. You can't hate the pick. Great fit. They needed O-line help. He was there. Take him. It's certainly not going to hurt to doing the same thing the Lions are doing. Let's try and get back in the playoffs. Let's get something out of Andy Dalton for real. So 22, Tennessee Titans. Great pick. What a great pick. Rasheed Evans, linebacker, Alabama. I love it. Scheme fit, it works. He's a stud. He's like cock diesel, man. This dude, he's a big, He's just built. I love it. He's going to be physical. He's going to bring some toughness. He's a little swagger to that team. And the most important thing he's going to bring, he's from Alabama, he's going to bring a winning mentality. Yes, Tennessee made the playoffs. Should they have beaten the Chiefs? Hell no. Did they? Yeah. Crazy upset, but they did. But now this guy's going to be like, all right, you guys won. You think you're cool? Let me show you how to really win. You know what I mean? He's going to be like, I got you guys. Just watch. So I like that. 23, New England Patriots. Thank God they didn't make a trade with the Niners. You needed to go O-line because Nate Solder left for the Giants. And like I said, I actually thought they were going to take Isaiah Wynn, guard from Georgia, and they did. So we don't really need to get into that much other than what a Bill Belichick pick it is. Perfect fit. He's going to fit the scheme. I hate the Patriots, but I like the fit. I got this one right as well, which was cool. 24, Carolina Panthers. DJ Moore, wide receiver from Maryland. I like Cortland Sutton better, but I figured they were going to go. I was surprised that they didn't go Calvin Ridley with him still on the board. Let me get that out of the way. Regardless of what I thought, I thought they were going to take DJ Moore because of his speed and Cam's arm. Calvin Ridley is like the best route runner of all the picks. So for them to skip him when you needed a wide receiver was nuts. Whatever. It's going to work out for Calvin Ridley, as you'll see in a minute. But DJ Moore, wide receiver out of Maryland, you got to love it. Like I said, really fast. Should be able to get to any ball that Cam can throw. Because we all know he's not really that accurate. So, and he should be able to help replace Benjamin. I just cannot believe they didn't take Ridley. If you need a wide receiver, you're not going to go with the best one available. That's just me. 25, Baltimore Ravens. This one is cool too. At this pick, I thought they were taking Lamar in this one. But you can't blame them for what they did. They need tight ends because none of their tight ends ever stay healthy, since Todd Heap has left. And they went tight end, Hayden Hurst out of South Carolina. I love it. Because just for this year, he's going to help be a little security blanket for Flacco. But this kid's he's a stud now, but he's going to turn into, this kid I see a lot of, Antonio Gates in this kid. I don't know what it is. I see a lot of Gates, a lot of, good Jimmy Graham in him. He's a stud, man. He's going to be so good. What's his name? On the Giants. I'm drawing a blank right now. When it comes back to me later, I'll say it, but the rookie for the Giants this year, was awesome. This kid reminds me a lot of him too. So yeah, perfect scheme fit, and he's just going to be a baller, man. He's exactly what they need. 26, Atlanta Falcons. Well, you got one wide receiver from Alabama, right? And Julio Jones, even though there's speculation he doesn't want to be there, you still got him. So what do? You take another wide receiver from Alabama. How this team, first of all, is insane on offense. You got Matt Ryan, Tevin Coleman, Freeman, Julio Jones, like I said, Mohamed Sanu. Like, you just got all these playmakers. You lost Taylor Gabriel, right? What do? You pick him up. You get Calvin Ridley. You don't miss a beat. Now, if you can just shore up the defense on, with the rest of the draft, the Falcons are straight. This is a great pick. The fact that Ridley, who's a top 15 talent, fell to the past 25 is nuts. Just nuts. So, what a bang for you. And you don't have to, like, I keep saying it with all these plays, but you don't got to pay him like that. Like, he's not going to be making top 10, top 15 money. He's going to be making 20, like, the 26. Like, that's crazy. It's crazy. I'm a big Ridley fan, man. Like, I love the kid. So, for him, Matty Ice is one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league, too. So, see that was just, plus with Julio, like, all the pressure is, it's just going to help take pressure off Julio. It's going to help take pressure off Ridley. They're both just, this should be a great season for both. 27 was, it's Seattle with that trade they made with Green Bay. And it's funny. This guy right here, the guy they picked, was my sleeper running back in the draft. I loved him every year in college. I just never thought he'd be a first-round pick. I thought maybe at best late second. But it's Pete Carroll, and this guy is weird for a reason. That's why I love him. At 27, the Seattle Seahawks take running back Rashad Penny from San Diego State. I'll say it again. Pick 27, Seattle Seahawks take running back Rashad Penny, San Diego State. Not Sony Michel, not Nick Chubb, not Juice, not Ronald Jones Jr., Rashad Penny. I don't know what to think of it, but as much as I love the kid, he better come and ball out from day one because Seattle needs running back help. They've needed it for the last 3 years, and they're just not getting it. And truthfully, I'll be honest, I might have been foolish, but I thought Eddie Lacy was going to work out last year because I like Eddie Lacy, man. He's a good guy, Like, I felt like he was going to get it together, but he didn't. Or, he got hurt, whatever, same story every year with the running backs from Seattle. I hope he's just not another casualty because I love this kid. What a reach. You could have got him later. Whatever. Pick 28, Pittsburgh Steelers. They took the brother of Tremaine Edmonds, Terrell Edmonds. They both went to Virginia Tech. Tremaine was the linebacker. The Steelers chose the safety, Terrell Edmonds. And, I was a little surprised at it. I thought they were going to take a running back. They still could. I mean, Juice is still there. So, but I don't hate the pick, man. He's gonna need a little work, but that's fine. He was a late first round pick, and they don't mind doing that. They chose Artie Burns when he was gonna need work, and Artie Burns is looking like a good player now. So I'm not gonna, I don't like the Steelers, but I'm not gonna question them because they know what they're doing. And by the way, non-football talk here. Prayers and blessings to Ryan Shazier. That was just, honestly, that was the highlight of the draft. God bless you, dude. Just God bless. The fact that you're walking, you could see him walking and you could just tell, man, this man's going to run one day. For real. He may never put that helmet and those pads on, which is fine. After what he went through, I know he wants to play again, but I don't want him to. I'd rather see him on the sideline as a coach because, man, one more and we don't know if he'll make it next time. But that was awesome. We love you. Shazier strong, baby. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, man. We just want to see you 100% again. Loved it. 29, Jacksonville. Taven Bryan, defensive tackle from Florida. You could have went in a lot of ways here, but I love it. I think this means that Marcel Darius or Malik Jackson, I think maybe one of them are gone before the season or after this year. But yeah, not a bad pick. Definitely could have went in a couple different ways. Definitely. But yeah, I know a lot of Jaguars fans were rooting for Lamar at that point, but I'm a big Bortles believer, man. Maybe it's because I'm close to UCF, but... And by the way, Storm Johnson needs to be back in this league, please. But yeah, I didn't hate the pick, man. I got a couple Jaguar fans, and they weren't happy with it. But watch, this kid's gonna be good. Watch, he might take a year to develop, but I'm telling you, this kid's gonna be a stud. I saw tape of him in college. He's nice. Pick 30, Minnesota Vikings. I actually love this pick because not only is he from UCF, but it's just a great scheme fit too. He's so at 30, Minnesota Vikings take Mike Hughes, cornerback, Central Florida, UCF. This kid, what I like about him, he's a little bit of a shit talker. I like that. He's loud, he's obnoxious, but he's physical. He's gonna play. He's gonna be smart. He's just gonna be, a little Baker Mayfield to him. Just a little swagger to him, and you can't hate that. You gotta love it. So, pick 30. Minnesota Vikings took Mike Hughes, cornerback from University of Central Florida. Great fit. 31, New England Patriots. This one was a curveball. It's a fit. It's a fit. Just a little bit of a reach, I think. But Sony Michel, running back, Georgia. He's going to replace Deion Lewis. So there's that. They got help on the line, and then they got another running back for Brady, because God knows Brady loves his running backs. Plus, they signed Jeremy Hill this year too, even though he's trash now. But they every year they have like a loaded running back room, and just every year, like half of them end up balling out, and the other half are still decent. So yeah, they got another one here. I just can't. Belichick is even though it was a reach, it's a good fit. He's a great drafter. The last pick of the draft was the Philadelphia Eagles pick. They traded it to the Baltimore Ravens, and I called it. I thought they were taking him at 16, but they traded back in the first round. They pulled the Minnesota Vikings when they took Teddy Bridgewater, which I think is funny because Lamar Jackson is a better version of Teddy Bridgewater. But Baltimore Ravens take quarterback Lamar Jackson, Louisville. South Florida, born and raised, baby. Boynton Beach. Yo, it's awesome. You gotta love it. What I love about it is I hate Flacco. We all know Flacco is not an elite quarterback. This man right here is gonna be a stud. Excuse me. Even if he's got to sit for the entire season, so be it. He'll come out that second year with even more passion because he's like, you really made me sit a whole season behind Flacco. I could understand 6 games, but a whole season. So, and I hope they do it just to light a fire under him, keep him hungry, because this kid, Michael Vick has said this kid is better than him. That's all you need to know. That's all any of us need to know. This kid's a stud. Watched him in high school, watched him in college. Now I'm gonna watch him in the pros, and I'm gonna watch him ball out in the pros, and he's gonna make some noise, man. Can hate on the arm, bro, but he has an arm, and he can run, and it's not like he's not inaccurate. He might need better decision making skills, but with John Harbaugh as your coach, that's gonna happen. He's got all the intangibles, man. Tall, fast, got an arm, like I said. Great pick. This might have been one of the best picks of the draft, truthfully. To get him at 32, this isn't like the Vikings taking Teddy at 32 where, or the Jets taking Geno with the first pick and the second. This is nothing like that. This quarterback, this one's going to work out. And that's not a knock on Teddy. Who knows, he probably would still be in Minnesota if the injury never happened. He's with my Jets right now. Who knows if he even makes the team. I hope he makes the team. We're paying him a lot of money. But now you got Darnold and still got McCown. So we'll see. But pick 32, Baltimore Ravens take quarterback Lamar Jackson, University of Louisville. And that's the whole first round. Those are my reactions, my surprises. I just couldn't believe that Baker went number 1 over Darnold. I didn't see that. And when that happened, they all just dominoes. Everything was just up in the... Can't believe how far Calvin Ridley fell. Just insane. So appreciate you guys listening. I'll be back for actually some NBA playoff reactions in a couple minutes actually. So stay tuned, and I'll be back. You guys have a good one.